it was just incredible. When I was, driving home, I was just thinking like this was the best chess week of my life. I've had some pretty good chess weeks or chess days, and there's the highs and lows in chess for sure, and that's what makes it, just like life, the vicissitudes, right? That's what makes it so good, in a way. But yeah, there was something amazing about this week. It was just I really enjoyed working with this team from Colombia. They were from a place called San Bernardo del Viento, on the north by the Caribbean coast, small town, and yeah, they were just great. I mean, the questions they asked, the engagement, and I wanted to give them challenging materials. I really prepared for it, and I was a little, I guess I would say, I was a little bit concerned about my Spanish because I haven't been practicing that much. Although I did work with one of my students who's from Mexico. He's studying here in DC now, and I felt pretty confident based on that. So at least and I kind of asked him like, "Wait, what's the word for that?" Actually, he studies more in English for chess anyway. So he's like, "Oh, actually, I'm not sure what that one is," but I figured it out. I kind of figured it out. And I've watched other YouTube videos, and I've played in tournaments in like Costa Rica and Mexico. So I've kind of like know a little bit of the chess lingo. Like when you're analyzing, I've practiced my own videos too, like from explaining chess strategy. So and you look it up like as you're going, like, okay, what's the word again for squares? They use casillas for squares, not like esquinas or something. And actually, interestingly, so we say files in English, up and down, but filas in Spanish, filas are ranks, left and right. So I got a little confusing, but I had to make sure I had that down. Columna is up and down, fila is left and right. Anyway, it ended up working. Once I immersed myself in it, it was great. It was just great. It's the kind of thing you give, you give what you can. You put yourself, you get out of it what you put into it. I put a lot into it, and I felt it just was so rewarding. And yeah, I mean, it was just a really big collaborative effort. So we had, well, the Colombian Embassy spearheaded it, and Chess Girls DC. I volunteered with them. They helped out, and FIDE was involved, the World Chess Federation, U.S. Chess Federation. So it's just this big partnership, and it was amazing. It just everything worked like clockwork. It was perfect. I couldn't have gone better. And every day there were productive activities. I was doing my teaching, but then we also had like international master Oladapo Adu. I've been doing some work with him recently. Great guy. He's Nigerian American, so kind of goes between the two countries. And currently he's in the U.S. and has been doing some great work. So he did a simul one day, and we had some short lessons with grandmasters. It was Alonso Zapata de Colombia, which was perfect, and also Victor Bologan from Moldova, and they're both with FIDE on the FIDE board as well, the World Chess Federation. So they offered those services, and but yeah, beyond that, I was just every morning, like a few hours every morning, I was training with them, and just going through, doing drills, making sure they had defensive skills down, that they were looking at all the opponent's resources, making sure that they understood about creation of weaknesses, about patience and prophylaxis, and all these positional concepts, and attack method for solving tactics, difficult tactics. Make sure they have a good method down, all that stuff. They already, and I gotta say, their coach, amazing guy, and their coach, Senor Mercado. Yeah, he's already done so well with them, and actually, his son, who's Juan Diego, he actually won the event that was tonight. So that was nice. Representing his country in Colombia, came and won that event. So that was really cool to see. And also Howard University, HBCU, historically black colleges and universities. They're the HBCU in DC, and I get to meet them tonight, and I'll be training them. And then they were communicating with the students from Colombia. It was just fun to see everyone together. Some of my individual students were there, like one from some of the some champions from other DC championships and stuff. Yeah, it was an invitational, so just a lot of really strong players were invited, and it was just really cool to see them all in one place, and especially just after the coming out, hopefully beginning to come out of the pandemic, but in the depth of the pandemic, it's the kind of thing where this is the sort of thing where I really wanted to do, rather. As you can see, I'm exhausted, but yeah, it's doing a bunch of Zoom meetings and stuff. Of course, it gets a little dry. I made it work, but yeah, I was doing some outdoor things, some outdoor classes throughout most of it, but it was outdoors or Zoom basically. But to do something like this is just more than I can ask for. And yeah, it's all about, chess in the community, connecting people. That's what chess is about. It's. I had a great conversation with someone tonight, and she said, "Yeah, it's not just about the competition. It's really not just about the competition. That's often the focus, but chess is so much about life too. And it's a social activity. It's a social activity that's intellectual as well, connects us intellectually, and we got to make it accessible. So anyone can do it. Obviously, Queen's Gambit made it super popular. Um, like going back to when the Fischer match in the U.S., Fischer Spassky match. So now we're kind of at another really big moment for chess. So just got to roll with it and really try to make it chess accessible for everybody, and so everyone can get the most out of it. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. But I'll really miss the team in Colombia, but they're going back tomorrow. But I will definitely be in touch with them, and hopefully we'll be able to organize some events online, and we'll see them again, either visiting Colombia, visiting here, or somewhere else. But I'm definitely looking forward to being in touch with them, seeing how this amazing team of 8 students, seeing how they progress and stick with it.